Alright guys, like I said last night, this is a follow-up on the cooling fans, upgrading on the Brothers TC227. Today I'm gonna try to show you how I'm gonna do my brain on Mach3 software, and it's gonna be really simple. I really cannot make like really complicated ones, but I just like the idea of automation, so this is how I'm gonna do it. Let me come here to the computer, and I'm gonna try to do it as fast as I can, and hopefully you can see everything I'm doing. Okay, so I got Mach3 running, and I want a brain that will come on only when I'm running a macro, a G code and stuff like that. So when the program is running itself, so I already decide what I wanted. This output is gonna be running using this input, this LED right here. So I'm gonna come here to, oh my God, you're not gonna be able to see that. Wait a minute. I'm gonna come here to operator, go to brain editor. I'm gonna call this brain cooling fans. Right, and I'll click OK, and then I already got a brain. So I got this screen right here that's gonna show me I'm ready to build a brain, which is that brain is gonna be called cooling fan. And then I got a few 3 toggle switches right here, pretty much switches that I can use, or bottoms or whatever. When you hit this plus sign and minus, and this is, I don't know what kind of sign it is, but anyway, terminal or terminator or whatever. I'm gonna hit, you first hit this plus sign, then you're gonna have this sign here, add an input. So we need an input so we can create an output, or sometime we can even use an output to create another output. In this case, my input is gonna be an LED. So when my running LED is on, I want this fan to be on. I don't want this fan to be on unless my software is running. So I could be using an input, just like I will come here and let's just say I want input number 1 to make my fan run. That's not the case. My case is I want my fan to be running. Oh my God, I'm sorry, wait, I did it wrong. So I'm gonna add an input, LED. I'm gonna decide which is the input that I want. So I got it's moving, it's spindle, blah blah blah, e-stop, simulation, bunch of shit. I want the voice go run. There we go. Hopefully you can see it over there. I'm gonna try to close it up for you. There we go. Is the input I'm gonna use is the LED 804, and that's the kind of input I'm gonna be running. So after you got the input, or you already decide which one you're gonna use, you click on it again, hit the plus sign, and in this case I want no operation. So pretty much when you leave it on no operation and you hit OK, the sign is gonna be there. It's gonna be saying no operation, just pass a signal. That means I'm just using that like an input. Anytime it's on, I'm just gonna pass that signal to turn something or to do something with that input or that feed that I'm getting. And so right now I already got the input, I'm gonna use it like a nip, like some kind of feed to turn something on or off maybe. You select it again and terminate it. In this case, I already decide what I want to do with that input is turn my output number 16 on. So I go to my output number 16. And now my brain is created. So I got my output number 16. Hopefully you can see it there. So anytime my run LED is on, I'm gonna pass that signal and turn output number 16 on. And so now I'm just gonna save it. Come to this here. Just gonna save my brain. It's asking me how do I want to call this brain. I already called it. Cooling fans. There you go. Close it again. There you go. Save the brain. Close the brain. I have my program running. Let me see if I can just well, I'll probably gotta reload it. Sorry. So you gotta come to brain control. Go to brain control. Reload all brains. Then my cooling fan brain is right there now. See my cooling fan right there? I'm gonna enable. Always reload it again. I don't know for what reason, but I do. I'm gonna say okay. And hopefully, let me see. There you go. I hope you can hear it. Or you can hear it or see. Let me turn that door on. I'm gonna open this door so you can see it. There's gonna be a red light coming on from my. I can't. I cannot really see it from here. But anyway, so anytime I'm hitting on my run bottom right here, I can hear my relay coming on over there on the back. So I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna load G-code, which is one of those. See right there, it's on already because my LED is flashing on my run. It went off right now. I already loaded the part, which is the same parts that I showed you last night, and I'm just gonna run it. So right now, you see, I got my output 16 on my pin 16. I try to organize it by numbers so I don't have to go crazy, which I still got a backup file that I got all my outputs and my inputs, which the ones I'm using for this machine or the other machine. Anytime I do that, I just create a file, and on that file, anytime I create something, I put it on that file, and I know if I ever got a problem, I can go back over there. But still, anyway, I always keep it organized by numbers. So I try to go, my pin 7 is my output 7. And my pin 8 is my output 8, and and so on until I'm, whenever I'm done with all of my outputs. You got a lot of expansions on this UC300 control boards. But anyway, so my pin 16, which is the output is linked to the output 16, the one I just did on the brain. It's supposed to come on when I run this program. So already home the machine. Machine is home here. You got my LED, all my LEDs on. And as soon as I hit that, see right there, output 16 is on. I still don't have my fan on, and I'm gonna explain you why. but my output 16 is on, so that means my fan is gonna come on when I hit my run key. I'm gonna stop it now. Safe C.
Go out right there.
So the main reason, the only reason why it's not running right now, I mean my fan is not running when it's supposed to be running, is because I haven't hooked my ground wires to the relay. The way I like to do it is I always try to get ground into the relays. I think it's called sinking or sourcing, either one of them. I don't remember now which one. In this case I'm getting ground to the relay, and the relay is just sending ground over to the fans. So, and my power is coming from my contactor. So anytime you hit the e-stop, so your emergency brake, it will kill the whole powering of your relay. So you're not gonna have 110 volts or 200 volts feedback through the coil of the fan into the relay. So if I hit my e-stop, I can still work on it and not get shocked by the power. So I'm gonna leave it right here because I'm not gonna be editing this video, I really suck at that. But that's what I'm gonna do. Now I'm gonna run my 2 ground wires from my relays somewhere on the frame of this machine, so I get ground to the relays. And I'm just gonna make another video and post it to you after we do that. So let me just do that, and I'll just make another one now when it's running. All right guys, thank you.